Okay, our today's special value, close to, how many ordered just in this show? 5,000 ordered just in this show. That brings us up to 24,000 for the entire day. Do not wait. We're coming down to some really last calls in some of the colors. Here's what it is if you're just joining us. From Airvana, this is the cordless indoor but also outdoor 4-speed bladeless fan. Airvana is really a leader in fans. And here's the thing I just want to show you. I'm holding it, which seems, you know, maybe even like unremarkable, but take a look. So I'm holding this, but guess what? As I look, no cord, I'm carrying around, look, the fan's on. It's moving a lot of air. And listen, it's quiet, but it's powerful. So now, let's say I'm in the kitchen cooking and I just want to put this on my kitchen island, fine. Or how about I'm outside and I just want to enjoy some air, or camping, or we just, you know, we see this beautiful outdoor set. If I wanted to sit down but didn't have a place to plug in a fan, this is actually okay to go outdoors. I'm going to take you through the colors, but I do want you to know this. We'll go through all of the features, but right here at the top of this presentation, we've done Airvana fans before. They were so popular. The engineers at Airvana made it even better this year. There are some major upgrades, and we're going to save you $100. The retail value on this is $189 and change. We're doing it for $89 and change. So this whole bladeless technology where the air's really coming out, but I can stick my arm right through it, so it's safer, right? It's easier to clean. Some companies can charge you hundreds and hundreds of dollars for this technology. We're doing it for 5 easy payments of $18. All you have to do is pick your color, and then there are also lights here, which when we'll bring the lights down to show you later, but at night you can change the colors. Here's the white, here's your black. Now the cream, I'm gonna stop here for a second. Oh, did it sell out? Cream's gone. Okay, I was gonna tell you we had just a few left, it's gone. Okay, so we have lost our first color. Cream is gone. Here's the denim blue, gray. Now the next color to sell out will be the sage. It is the most limited. We started with 9,000. We have 3,600 remaining. So I'm just gonna take my fan and take my tea, and I'm gonna hit the road. Actually, I'm just gonna walk right inside. So let's go inside and meet Ginger, who's rejoining us. Ginger, as I walk inside here to our indoor set, I could stop right here to put my makeup on at this little beauty station and be really cool.
Oh, yes, you could.
Not worried about plugging it in. I'm gonna bring my fan with me. Airvana, we should start there. This is a company that for 30 years has been really focusing on airflow and fans.
A company you will learn to know and trust. For 30 years, they've been in the air treatment and air purification industry. So listening to the customer, we have changed a couple of things on our indoor-outdoor cordless bladeless fan that is rechargeable. We've given you more power. We've given you a house for your remote control on the very back because you asked for it. We wanted to give it to you. We gave you metal gears versus plastic gears. Oh, where's my remote? There you go. There's that remote, little house right there. And we've also given you more power by as much as a 6% increase on the turbo mode, as well as the low, medium, and high. We've also upped it for that mile per hour. So it's going up to 11.4 miles per hour for that turbo charge. But here's the great thing about it. It has a lithium-ion rechargeable battery on the inside. When you get this at home and you pull it out of the box, it's only 6 pounds. So it's easy for you to carry anywhere in your house, around your house, but now for the first time outside of your house to use it outdoors. You have that on-off switch. Now you can toggle through the low, medium, high, or turbo. We let you know where that charge is. Is it 25, 50, 75, or 100%? Right now, mine is at 75%. You have a 2-4 8-hour timer, so you can use this as a night sleeping timer. You have a rotate feature, but you also have something fun for the first time. That's the display lights. You have 5 display lights. You have
Actually,
a red,
let's bring
white,
the lights down.
Yeah, we have to. Red, white, blue, but you also have a pink and a green. So you can toggle between all of them if you want to. Look at how fun that is. It is just amazing. So here's the thing. 2 hours it will take. We give you a AC adapter. You recharge it on the back. You plug it in. Once 2 hours is up, you're going to see those bars completely illuminated to 100%. Now you can unplug that cord and take it completely cordless anywhere in, around, outside your home, and use this outside while you're gardening. Use it by the pool. Use it as you're just sitting outside barbecuing, or take it with you when you go on vacation. Use it at the beach. You can take this with you to going to concerts or outdoor picnics, or, I mean, it's endless where you can use this.
I just like the
around your
idea
home.
of, it's a little hot. I'd love to sit outside on my deck. Maybe you have a pool and you want to sit out in the sun, but it's just a little too hot. You just take your fan right outside and you have powerful airflow. In fact, in the turbo, you said 11 miles an hour, and explained that is a very powerful fan.
11.4. It really is. So this is indoor, outdoor rated. So you can use this outside, not in the rain, of course. It has a lithium-ion battery. It's bladeless technology. You have 5 accent lights. Indoor, outdoor, I love that. Battery operated with fast charging. It takes only 2 hours to 100% charge it. Then you can disconnect and take it with you anywhere. It's a high velocity fan, 11.4 miles per hour. You can put it on that rotation so that it pulls the air in and circulates it throughout the room. For the first time, you can take a fan on vacation, use it on a camping trip, use it at the beach, use it when you're watching the kids play games, all the way around. Plus you have those
I actually
really fun
think it's
night
a little
lights.
cold in here. So we presented
It's
this.
a
This is
little
our
chilly.
third time we've had
It
these
feels
fans
good.
going on. It does feel good. But I just wanted to tell you, like, so our outdoor set is right there. And you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
I walked here where we have these fans on, and I'm like, oh, I almost feel like I need a sweater. It really brought
cools
that
it down.
temperature. Yeah, it is so much cooler in here. It feels
It really
actually
does.
almost a little chilly, which actually is what you want when
That's
it's
what you
hot.
want.
And maybe you're hot and you've got the humidity. This makes everything so much cooler. And I love the fact that you can just kind of toggle through and light it up at night if you want. It just makes it really fun.
It does. It makes it really fun. So think about those areas where maybe you don't have a plug. Or for pets, because it's bladeless technology, you have a cordless technology. It's totally portable. It weighs about 6 pounds. So now for the first time, and I always like to use the reference as it weighs less than my daughter did when I brought her home from the hospital after she was born.
Well, and I'm going to walk back here.
And
Okay.
yeah, let's do that.
Well, I was just thinking, like, so let's say it's hot and you want to just sit on your couch.
Sure.
Are you going to run here? This
cord
this is like
all the way around?
Yeah, exactly. So this coffee table
you
is
wouldn't.
floating.
Yeah.
Are you going to get an extension cord?
No.
I put this here, and now look at all that airflow.
You have
So I can
constant
put
airflow.
it right on me.
Even if you have the ceiling fan, it's still moving the air, but if you want direct right on you at 11.4 miles per hour, you're going to get that great airflow that is going to be circulating around your room. If you have it on that rotation feature, it's phenomenal. If
how
you
about
have it
this?
directing on you.
What
or
if I'm
on-
working out? Like,
You
what
can
if,
have
like,
that
let's
right-
say, let's say
that's
this
right.
part, like, let's say I'm over here and I'm working out. Now I can have a fan on me that even, like, look how far I'm going.
You
The
could
camera-
you could go way out
I
into
could
the
go
room.
way out. My little pinwheel, which is like the best way on camera to really show you that the air is moving,
Yes.
is still going. And the best part is, it's quiet. So I mentioned before, when I work out, I watch television. I don't need to crank my television up because my fan's loud. At night, I could sleep with this even on the turbo, and it's nice and quiet. Could even put it on a timer and it'll turn itself off. But this idea of being able to just carry around, not a
Yes.
tiny little personal fan, but a room cooling fan
It is.
that I can carry
Yeah.
outside or around
You
my house
can.
is awesome.
I mean, bedside, it's great. Pets, it's great.
Let's go
We'll
over.
walk over here, then let's go outside and show them a bunch of different areas. So here, bedside, if you're one that is a little bit warmer at nighttime than someone that you're sleeping with, this would be great for a night side little night
And I
light,
can-
which is so cool.
But if I don't with the light, I can easily turn
you
it
can
off,
turn
right?
that light, you can toggle through until you get to the off. So I know a lot of people that are sensitive to light, so you don't have to have that on when you're
does look
sleeping.
cool, though.
It's a 2, 4, 8-hour timer too, so you can use it as like a sleep as it gets, through the night. Maybe it's cooling off a little bit more. For your pets, that's great because there are no blades. You don't have to worry about little
Also,
tails.
let's say I needed to run out and do some errands. I don't know if I'd want like a plugged-in fan going when I'm not
Same.
home.
Yep.
But this is cordless. I would feel totally fine leaving this on for my dogs, or in my case, my bunnies too, and leaving the house.
And letting it go. That's
There's
right.
no cords to chew on, no blades to hurt anything.
You know what? You're right, because little creatures like to chew on little
They
cords.
do, yeah.
So you can totally charge it up. It takes 2 hours to 100% charge it up. You can now take it outside. So think of all the things that you're going to be doing this summer with your family. Are you going to the beach? Are you going on a vacation? Are you doing a camping trip? Do you like to RV? Do you like to do any sort of tailgating? Are you doing a kind of summer event where you're out and listening to a concert or doing a nice picnic? Or are you just sitting on your front porch and your back porch, but you don't have a ceiling fan that is installed because it costs an arm and a leg to do it? You can now bring this outside, put it on your porch, put it by, if you have a pool, or take it to the beach. You can put it right on you so that without the cords, if it's completely charged, it'll run for 19 hours.
How about
on
kids'
the low
games
setting.
and tournaments? We just gave you the great Timber Ridge chair that you can take with you, and then you put this on, and it's not loud. It's not going to bother any neighbors sitting around you. It's quiet, and it gives you so much airflow.
It really does. And there's just so many things and so many activities on a regular basis that we do, and not just gardening, because you and I love to garden, which you can take it with you.
Wait, I've never thought of taking a fan out to my mulch bed before, but now I'm kind of like, oh, I kind of could.
You can't, because you couldn't before.
Yeah.
Because now it opens up the possibility
It actually
of
makes
you.
sense.
It really makes sense. And here we have Bubbles in the studio to show you with one fan how far these bubbles are being thrown out with that maximum velocity, 11.4 miles per hour. This is carrying the bubbles well into the room, about 30 to 35 to 40 feet into the room. And again, you have those LED lights that you can have so much fun with.
Let's
if you're
go over
camping,
to the back
you
of
can.
the car.
Yeah, let's do that. So tailgating is so much fun, but more fun when you have a fan blowing on you and you're not sweating your butt off. You can now entertain, have that fan on in the back of the car.
Yeah, wait, how cool is this?
But you can also have it right by your grilling station.
Well, Ginger,
too.
look at this. Look at the airflow that's coming out of the back of this car.
Isn't that fun? That is, you could never have a fan in the back of your car before this.
And this is actually, look at the pinwheel.
Oh, it's going.
Moving. There's a lot of airflow right here.
Oh, yes. So that's on the turbo, and you have 4 settings. You have a low, medium, high, and turbo. And turbo is 11. It's giving you 11.4 miles per hour, which we've upped it from our previous mileage by 6%. You have a 2, 4, 8-hour timer function, a rotate function, so you can share that breeze with everyone. And then let's not forget about all those lights. You have 5 LEDs that you can now toggle through. But Sandra, so many different people that would love to have this, being cordless technology, bladeless technology, being able to take it with you inside and outside.
Anytime
grilling.
you feel even just a little bit sweaty, it could be drying your hair in the bathroom on a hot summer day, and you've got the humidity of the shower, and you just want to have a cool fan on you while you're putting your makeup on. But take it outside when you're grilling.
That's for me. I'm the one that grills, so I love it. My husband will clean the grill when I'm done, and he'll put the cover back over it when I'm done.
To me, that's a very fair trade. I'd rather cook.
And he'll clean up the kitchen too. Yeah. So it's okay. It's we have to. It's a little bit of yin and yang, right? That's how we make it together. But I like to grill with not having the heat always on me, because then I'm a little bit crabby. How many of you have experienced that, where you're just hot and you get miserable? You get so miserable when you're hot and you're uncomfortable. When I'm putting my makeup on in the morning, I'll sit down, all of a sudden I get this heat wave from my toes. I have to kick off my shoes, ground my feet on a cold floor to take the edge off.
The things
Never
you and
thinking,
I talk about now that we didn't talk about when we first
I'm
met
telling
all
you,
those years ago.
We all don't maybe share that information, but we get it. We understand it. You can put this in a bathroom. You don't have to worry about a cord because you can recharge it. It's a lithium-ion rechargeable
like
battery.
Your kids or grandkids want to play outside, or you have to take the dogs out, and instead of enjoying the moment with your pets or the kids in your life, you're just thinking like it's so hot. Take the fan outside with you.
Take it
Put it by your
outside
chair.
with you.
Now,
and
what
look
are we
at that.
seeing here?
So